da 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 da
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AGD podcast.
Oh, yeah!
Today we have, introduce yourself,
Gavin.
and
Makayla, aka Mac.
today is the introduction of the podcast. So we're going to be asking them a bunch of introduction questions and getting to know them as a first-year student in the graphic design department. Today we're going to start with Gavin, and we're going to have him introduce himself.
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Gavin, so tell us about your experience as a first-year student so far, and if you've ever dabbled into anything graphic design related or just anything.
Well, it's actually it's my first year at CVCC, not my first year overall. I've already got a 2-year degree in graphic design. That was in 2013. Never pursued anything with the degree, so as fast as technology changes, I felt like I wanted to get back in kind of on the ground floor and relearn everything. So that's kind of what brought me here. Now, as far as like my first year here, what I remember previously was we did a lot more like starting out on a computer rather than what feels like to me like arts and crafts. A lot of that hands-on stuff that I'm not good at. So it's been very intimidating to do that and get involved in that side of it.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about where you've gone previously and how it compares to your new journeys?
where I've been, like not just for graphic design, but I've been here at CVCC. I've gone to Western Carolina, then back to CVCC, and then I finally finished at DeVry online.
Oh, that's
and it
really
was
interesting.
awful. It was awful.
Oh. Not interesting.
No, not interesting at all. Doing this stuff online, all online. It felt like we were teaching ourselves, and it wasn't fun at all because I get very angry when I can't figure something out, and there was a lot of that involved. It felt like the teacher wasn't really around. We didn't have anybody over our shoulder teaching us or helping us or anything like that. It was really a bunch of like group stuff. So I do like the atmosphere here a lot better than doing the online stuff. Yeah! Because like our exercise yesterday, it's a lot better to be able to ask people sitting next to you, and a lot nicer having a teacher there in the classroom like that can go over your shoulder and help you. Yes. So I really like that aspect a lot.
So we're cool is what you're saying.
That face was priceless.
All right,
That face was
Okay,
it's
now
cool.
this
It's cool.
concludes
I like-
going to Makayla.
that face.
To be clear, everybody's cool.
Now we're going to be asking the same questions to Makayla. So, Makayla, introduce yourself. Tell us what even made you want to start dabbling into graphic design, if you've previously done anything related to it, or what?
Okay, my name's Makayla.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I pretty much got interested in like graphic design. Like I watched a lot of like artists design a whole lot of stuff. Like I've watched a lot of like tutorials and stuff like that on YouTube, and I've always been very interested in how to create the stuff, like how to create graphic design. So that's always been a very interesting. I'm not the best in the drawing and sketching side, but as far as like coming up with creative ideas and different kind of creative designs and stuff like that, that's the part that really got me interested in it at first, and just learning how to take it to the next step, next level. So yeah, this is my first time being back in school since I graduated 6 years ago. So, but yeah, now this was a very eye-opening experience for me when I first started back, because it's just like the first week we had projects. Overwhelming. It was very overwhelming at first, but I learned how, because I go to school full time and I work full time too as well. So when I'm not here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm working. So it was just learning how to manage my time. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to manage, the days that they give us time to work on our assignments in class, taking those opportunities and using that to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? So at first, like I said, it was a little overwhelming, but as you go along, you learn and you get better. So. Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad that both of you guys are starting to dabble into the world of graphic design. Well, you've already dived into it, but I will say, as being a second year CVCC graphic design student, we have learned very useful things that you will actually apply to the real world. Especially as a second. I will say first year it's more
Fundamental.
yeah, second year you actually like dive in way more into the computer, but yeah, if you guys ever need anything, you can go to the second years. So far, I know you guys only been here for about a month, but tell us about your favorite and least things so far about CVCC.
There we go.
Start on the list.
All right.
We got to start with the least.
The least
first, and
is
then the favorite. To like make
Art
it positive.
class, drawing. Nothing to do with teacher. It didn't matter who taught the class. I am trash at drawing.
I feel that
I
I
still
cannot
need-
draw.
I can draw a stick figure, but I still need a ruler to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So like, I'm absolute trash, and like looking at everybody else's boards around me, and they're like, "Oh, this is so terrible,ble," but it looks like a Mona Lisa
masterpiece.
almost. Like, yeah, and I'm like,
For real,
you want
for
to see
real.
trash? Come over here and look at mine. Every day I feel like I want to like drop kick the easel and walk out because I hate it so much.
On that note, what's your favorite thing?
Sitting, nah, I'm kidding. Probably the Illustrator class. I like that. I like getting involved with, like, I feel like that class I can like sit and be like, relax, and like I'm in my element in front of a computer. The other classes with all the hands-on stuff, like, that's not my thing. And I'm just getting through that stuff to get to the second year to.
Oh no, I promise you, second year, like especially me, one thing that I struggle with, I will say out of everybody in this class, like I can't draw good, like at all. And like I'm just being honest, like I'm not one of those people who are like, oh my gosh, this is so good, but like it's so bad. Like no, like I straight up can't draw. But like I have learned that there's really something in graphic design, like if that you're good at, then you can really start steering towards that direction towards the end of it. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I am not good at logos, but I feel like I'm good with like concept wise and like just using.
I'm
Yeah.
probably going to be gearing towards like video editing and motion graphics and stuff like that, because that's kind of like car videos and stuff. That's kind of what
graphic
I want to
design is really
Draw.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Now we have Makayla.
Drawing is also one of the things where it's like you're either born with it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like you can just teach somebody how to draw. You know what I'm saying? Like most
Definitely
of the
wasn't
people,
born with it.
Most of the people I know that can draw really good, they were like born with the talent and the skill. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
what do you mean?
But yeah.
All right.
My least favorite, I wouldn't say it'd be a thing, but my least favorite class would probably have to be typography. Contrary
boring.
to popular opinion. But
Same.
it's just
It's not design, it's just a lot of words.
it's really boring to
Yeah.
Yes, everybody was like, "Oh my god, typography is going to be your favorite." It was not my favorite.
And this is not no shade. I'm not showing no
That's why I
shade
use-
to nobody that, my teachers or none of that. It's just,
No,
Yeah,
we
that's
get
that-
it. It's just more boring compared to the actual design.
yeah. And it's a lot of like tedious, very tedious, very, very tedious. But
So share with us your favorite thing, since that's your least.
my favorite thing about CVCC would probably have to be the new people I've met, the new faces. You know, I got so used to there for a while just going to work and going home and not, you know, mingling and meeting new people. So just the experience of having new classmates to talk to and, you know, new friends that I've made, and that's probably my overall favorite thing so far.
Well, thank you, Gavin and Makayla. We surely can relate to a lot of your least favorite and most favorite things about the class. It's funny because I never talk like this. So.
Proper.
I'm gonna leave that in. So now we can get to the good stuff. We are going to ask you silly, funny, goofy questions.
Do it. Go for it.
Okay.
Quick fire.
Why is an artichoke's heart on its bottom?
Oh.
Artichoke's heart on the bottom.
I don't know why.
Why would it be on the top? Why would it not be on the top?
Do vegetables feel pain when you bite into them?
Why didn't you answer the question?
I'm not supposed to answer it? There's no answer.
There's no answer.
No. Oh wait, am I supposed to answer? Okay, sorry. Why do banks have branches if money doesn't grow on trees?
These are questions that make me think.
Yeah, it's like your philosophical shower thoughts.
How long do we get to give answers?
Shower thoughts.
This can be like a blooper reel kind of thing at the end.
I don't know. That's really tricky. How do banks have branches?
Yeah, if money doesn't
If
grow on
money
trees.
doesn't grow on trees.
Technically it does, though. 'Cause it's
Technically,
paper, right?
yeah, it's paper. So technically, money does grow on trees. We just found a new.
Yeah.
But is money the same kind of paper as just like regular paper? Because you know it has a different feeling to it.
Still paper.
Still paper.
Still pulp. Got to come from somewhere.
Okay.
What do you call a joke without a punchline? Silence. What do you call a fake noodle?
Ooh.
An imposter. You call someone who never passes gas in public a private tutor.
How
old are you?
Very 24.
Shut up! I thought you were like 19.
Hey, that's good.
So
That
what
makes
the
me
heck?
feel
We can
good.
Talk. Let's start. Talk more. You're my age.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yo, kids. Kids. That's a good one.
That is the AGD podcast.